Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year. And with new year, new beginning, new blessings, new doors, continued success. And what we're going to talk about today is making sure that success happens, getting to that end result.
It's so important to set your goals so you know what the vision is for your life for this year. And in setting those goals, you get that motivation to want to do, and even put it on paper, because it's one thing to set the goal and know it in your mind and have your dreams and all that. Yeah. But it's better, for you to write it down on paper so you have that vision and that plan to follow,
That's right. 2019 will be a year of consistency and application. 2018, we've learned so much, and we want to apply what we learned and be consistent.
Yes.
So, and what we learned so far is to really, like she said, writing down those goals and running with those goals. Time out for laziness, time out for procrastination. Everything is about just doing it and execute. So, one of the things that I've come across is SMART goals, which is an acronym, actually. Making sure those goals are specific, making sure they are measurable, attainable, as well as relevant and timely. Also, when you come across your goals, you want to acknowledge yourself.
That's good.
Even if, you didn't make it or you didn't check off whatever on the list, your to-do list for the day, acknowledge yourself. This is the things that I did do. And that's one of my things too, my personal goals is, and I did very well 2018, but I want to continue that good habit, is acknowledging myself on the accomplishments that I made for that day. I'm a list maker, and I have certain things that I want to get done. I've learned to have at least 3 big things on my list that need to get done. I may have like a list 20 things that need to get done for that day, but 3 big things I must get done, and I want to make sure I check those off. And I acknowledge myself at the end of that day that I was able to do this. Pat myself on the back, and I encourage you guys to do the same, because it works. It makes you more motivated.
That's something I gotta work on, because I'm so hard on myself. Chris is all like, acknowledge what you did do today. Acknowledge that you did do something. I'm like, you're right. I did make up the bed.
I mean, it's the little things, and that's very important. It's very important. So what are some of your personal goals?
Okay, so I have many personal goals that I want to accomplish in 2019. One is starting to say yes to my fears. And I have fear of public speaking, even having conversations sometimes, one-on-one conversations, I'm just not into it. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm that deep introvert. So it's kind of hard for me to make that conversation.
You could never tell.
Whatever.
Watch the previous videos. She's grown so much.
It's really hard for me. Growing up, I've always been that type. I never wanted to get up in front of a class, never wanted to, be the center of attention. I have gotten better. 2018 was a good year for me coming out of that shell, but this year I really want to say yes to things that make me fearful. Feel the fear and do it anyway. So that is my goal. What helped me in 2018 was I read this book by Shonda Rhimes, the writer of Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, and How to Get Away with Murder. And she was talking about how she was going to commit to saying yes to things that made her fearful. So I was all like, I read that, and it was a lot of stuff that I can relate to, her being an introvert too, that I wanted to say yes to. Like, yes, I'm going to go out and do public speaking. Yes, I'm going to, get my health together, lose weight. Yes, I'm going to spend time with my kids and my husband. A lot of things that I want to say yes to and I will say yes to. So that was a good book. Another goal of mine is making sure that I'm able to confront things right away. I am the type of person, if something happened, I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to hold on to it, and then I hold a grudge, or I talk to Chris about it until his ears fall. And I just do it. He just deal with it.
And I've been an enabler. So this year, because then that's messing with my spirit. Like, I don't have no closure. I don't have no peace, because I'm over here dealing with stuff that I should just confront right off the bat. If you confront it right off the bat, that ends the stop the thing situation and the anger and everything right then and there.
So that's one thing. Another thing that I'm going to be working on is confronting things right off the bat, so they don't have to roll on, because it ain't gonna mess up with my peace.
that.
Ain't gonna mess with it.
So another thing we discussed is having a family goal. There's so many things that we have our personal, we have professional goals, and we have marriage goals as well. And one of the things we want to talk about is having a family goal, and that is always just having quality time, making sure we're maximizing our day, but in also having the quality time with each other as well as our family. And both of our goals, personal goals, to read more. We're reading more books. One of my personal goals is actually to have completed 3 to 4 books within the first quarter. And you can do that. People say that, oh my God, how are you doing that? It's possible. There's audio books, there's physical literature books. There's so many resources that you can use and utilize to accomplish your goals. And I encourage you guys to kind of look at different resources. But one of our family goals is really to have quality time, and in doing so is reading to our kids. I've researched one of these books called Bible Force, and it's an excellent book. It's kind of written like a comic book, but it goes through the entire Bible, and it goes through the first heroes of the Bible, and it features so many epic stories and maps and timelines and sceneries, and it's, like I said, it's written like a comic book, and it goes through all the different types of heroes from Genesis all the way to Revelations. And our kids just love it. They pick it up, and they want to read more about it and ask questions. It's very engaging and thought-provoking. So if you're looking for something like that, I really encourage you guys to get that book. We got it at Barnes and Nobles, and got a good sale, 20% off. It's probably still, on sale. I know. We over here endorsing the book. Somebody cut the check. No. But yeah, that's one of our goals as well. And just having one-on-one time with our kids. We have a busy schedule. I'm sure most parents, most families all have busy schedules, but it's very important that each child has their quality time. So I plan on this year really taking time to take my daughter on daddy-daughter dates.
Daughters?
Just go. Yeah, well, each one. And my daughters are small, but it's and they're young at age. I have a 1-year-old, and Aubrey, she is 4, and she'll be 5 this year. And I want it to be embedded in her at an early age that she's significant, she's relevant in our lives, she's important, and in doing so, and it's so important for, not only a mother but a father to really instill that in her at an early age, that she's beautiful. We go over affirmations in our commute to certain places. We do stuff, but having that quality time, I personally don't do enough of that. And I do a lot with my son. He's the only boy. I do a lot with my son, but I want to make sure that my daughters feel that same, love and appreciation as well. So that's one of my goals. Our goals is to take them individually and do things that they like, introduce them to things that they've never experienced before. So, and I encourage parents to do the same. Kids need that nowadays. These kids these days are blowing up schools, shooting schools, and I really feel that it's because they lack attention. And if they had more love and attention, and love is just not in giving things, but it's also in quality time. Nothing beats time. Time is invaluable, something that you can never get. There's no amount of money that we can give for time. So many times there's a lot of distractions and a lot of things in our lives that make us go astray But we are committed to sticking to our vision, and for Us Against the World, our vision is to being a resource to families, to marriages, to single people of all walks of life, and just sharing our testimony and sharing what God is doing in and through us. And we hope that and encourage you to do the same for us, because we don't know it all. We just give what we have experienced, and we hope that you share your testimony, your experiences, things, and to help build an awesome community of people to better our lives, enrich our lives.
We have much more to discuss and want you to join in on the conversation. Like, comment below, and subscribe. Stay connected and updated on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We want to hear from you and what topics you'd like us to discuss. Email us at info@foreveruatw.com. Until next time, peace and blessings.